Welcome back. As you can see, I am working on fall decor. I woke up, got a cup of coffee, and I'm still in my pajamas, but I pulled out all my fall stuff. And I've been working on and I think now I'm fixing to tackle my mantle, and we will see, but I have just been adding bits and pieces of fall here and there. I love what I've done over my couch. Let me show you. Look, I even have clothes to fold. Let me show y'all what I've done over my couch. I did just share it on Instagram, but if you don't have Instagram, let me just show you. This is what I've done, and y'all, I love it. I'm thinking I may even leave it like this after fall. But I've just put my chicken here. I've added some of this. This looks like fall greenery to me because it's like changing colors. I've got a pine cone, some dried looking sunflowers, scattered some bits and pieces of greenery. I have some more of that greenery, and then this little pick. And I think it complements the maroon books. And honestly, y'all, I'm thinking I may leave my chicken picture up there. I really like it. Ooh. So, I'm talking about after fall and after Christmas, because I really love the way it looks there, but we'll see. But I'm just starting to incorporate fall into pieces of my decor. And let me show you on my bookcases what I've done so far. Just ignore this, none of that's been touched, but this is what I've done so far. I put my fall plate there, my vintage plate. I put up my red and white dishes. I pulled them out for Christmas because the red and white just kind of clash with all my fall colors that I have going on. So I've put them up, and I've got these 3 different brass candle holders. I have some more of that greenery, a little rogue pumpkin. So I've put that there, and that's what that shelf is looking like. I think I'm okay with that. And then up here, I showed y'all previously that I've put a picture on my bookcase. This is a thrifted picture. These are my thrifted turkeys. And then this book says a morning and evening, which I thought was kind of went with the turkey fall theme because of the color of the book and everything. So I left that. And then I just added some pumpkins with some more of that greenery, pine cones, and then this is a little pick I just kind of stuck in there. And I really like the shelf. I like it a lot, actually. And this one, I kind of mimicked a little bit of what I did on my mantle last year. I have that beautiful thrifted picture. And then these are the picks that I thrifted from the Goodwill in that big Christmas bundle. And so I just kind of put them on either side. Some more of that greenery, an acorn pick, some pine cones, my thrifted turkeys that Delaney got me from Mother's Day, and that is what this little section is looking like. And I really like it. I loved my mantle last year, but I wanted to do something different. So I was like, this might work. I can kind of have the same look-ish. I think the only thing that's missing is a pumpkin, so maybe I'll find a little bitty pumpkin and stick up here. I don't know. And then I don't know what I'm going to do about this shelf to kind of fallify it. That's my word. I don't know if it's a real word, but it's my word right now. I may remove the music box and then just change out the greenery and maybe add a pumpkin there, and that'll kind of fallify that. And then on the top shelf, I've put another thrifted vintage plate, and I think I'm going to leave that as is. I may change the greenery. I don't know. But that's how this side is looking. Y'all, I just love this section right here. And then over here, I don't even have the lights on it. Let me turn the lights on real quick. So over here, I just replaced the greenery with this greenery, this maroonish looking picks. I'm leaving this platter because it's a darker red. It's kind of like a maroon, so it doesn't clash. So I'm probably gonna leave that platter. And then I've shown y'all this shelf. I'm gonna remove that plate because it's not the right shade of red. So I've got to figure out if I'm even gonna put anything there. I may just remove the plate and be done with it. maybe add a pumpkin up there. I kind of need to change that greenery out too. And I think this side is going to kind of be done. I'm going to change the greenery out at the top up there. And that'll be done. So now I've got to put all of this up. But y'all, wanted to show y'all, if you're new here, do y'all remember, well, if you're new here, you won't remember, but if you're an oldie, been with me for a long time, you'll remember. Y'all remember this Amazing Grace box that I made? Oh, snap, crackle pop. I made out of the top of an old jewelry box. Isn't it beautiful? I really need a place to really display it well. But this was the top of the jewelry box. We took it apart, and I've made several things from that jewelry box. I printed this out and burnt the edges. I put scrap paper. I tore that, you know, all that velvet looking stuff on the inside. I ripped all that out. I put Mod Podge scrapbook paper, painted it, distressed it. And I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, I even made this, the Jacksons Established 2013. But yeah, this was the top of an old jewelry box. And I made this beautiful box. And I love it, but I've never really had like the perfect place to display it. It's usually on my bookcases and I just set things on top of it, but you really can't see it or use it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out something about that. I may end up selling that because I just think it's beautiful. Anyway, this is just some stuff I've got to put away for the season. I'm not gonna be using. So now to work on this. Oh Lord, I don't know. I've got an idea, but we just got to see if I can make it come to life. But let me get busy. James begged me to go to Hobby Lobby today.
Oh my gosh.
I told him, I said, I need to go to Hobby Lobby at some point today. And he was like, okay. Well, then he goes in the back, gets on some clothes or whatever, comes back out. He said, let's go now.
I needed one thing they didn't sell at Lowe's.
What?
I needed one thing they didn't sell at Lowe's.
So where do we go, James?
Hobby Lobby.
At whose request, James?
You asked me.
Did I hold you? Well, I can't say that word, but did I hold something to your head and force you?
No.
I want to show you what I got. So I've been doing my fall decorating, and I did not have anything that would go with the guest bathroom since I painted it the new color. So I'm gonna get everything that I bought at Hobby Lobby. I'll get it unwrapped and out of the bag, and then I'll share with y'all what I purchased. I love one of these items that I got. It was like meant to be. So let me show you. Okay, two things I'm kind of on the fence about, but let me go ahead and show you what I picked up floral wise. I got several of these because they have that blue-green tint to it. Thought they would be really pretty. I got one white pumpkin and one of these beautiful green sunflowers. This is what I'm on the fence about, these two things. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using them or not, but they're beautiful and I'll put them somewhere. I also got another one of these. This is what I've used in all of my fall decor. It just looks like fall to me with the leaves changing. And I just cut these, I cut it off, and then you can cut these whatever length you need. So I may incorporate some of this in there to kind of tie the rest of the house in with that. But this is the item I was most excited to find. I love it. And it will work for the whole entire fall season. It's just absolutely beautiful, but look. Is that not perfect for the bathroom? It's got the green color and the little birds, y'all. Because I took down the one platter that I had on my shelf and it needed something. I tried to make it work with what was on the shelf and just kind of shift it around, but it just wouldn't work. And so when I seen this, I was like, yes. And I paid up a little bit for this. This was $25.99, but it was 40% off. But it was just too perfect. Just too perfect. So now I'm going to go play with all of this, and I will show you what it looks like. And this is the one thing that James went for. He needed this itty bitty tiny little paintbrush. We was standing in line at the register, and I'm like, don't you think you're breaking the bank a little bit with this one? It was $3.99. He said, well, I think I'm worth it. I would have to agree. So I don't know what he needed this for, but we didn't have one this small, and he had seen it and he wanted it, so that's what he got. But the rest of it was mine. So now I'm going to go play with all of my decor, and we are waiting on pest control to come do our maintenance spray. They come quarterly, so they're supposed to be here between 3 and 5 today. So we got back just in time. That was a quick trip to Hobby Lobby. So now let me go play with all of my goodies, and we'll go from there. Okay. Oh man, I forgot I needed florals for that and that. Okay, well, I can always go back a different day. But this is the shelf where the platter's gonna go. I'm gonna kind of play with that a little bit. I'm gonna take this out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna replace these little bits of greenery. That was my plan. So this is all of my goodies. I do have this that I can put the platter on in case it's just not quite tall enough. It's not as wide as my other one. So let me get this placed and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, this is how it all looks. I love that, and I didn't like the little tree behind the bird, so I just took it out, stuck a couple of those picks in that little thing that was holding the tree. Got a pick there. I do need to change out this greenery and that greenery. I'll have to figure that out. Put some there, put a couple here, did this, and then this is what this looks like. And overall, I'm happy with it. It's just little touches here and there. I love that platter. Oh my gosh. I really need to dust in here. See, I just act like y'all don't see that. James, are we upset?
I'm fine.
We have sat here and waited for this pest control guy. He's supposed to be here between 3 and 5. We've purposely not went anywhere that we needed to go.
Lowe's is missing us.
And guess what? It's after 5 and he hadn't shown up.
Come here, Bo.
Look at this nail shop. Look at this. Look, it looks like rats been playing in my hair. Look.
I got a torch you can fix it.
I don't fix my hair very much anymore, and I mean, look. James, you've been playing in my hair while I was trying to sleep. James, you got some defenders out there.
That's what people.
They love you, James. Finally.
Because they know I'm a good guy.
You are a good guy. And super, super talented. And look, since we can't have like the back porch chats, can we have the garage chats? What do you want to talk about, James? Huh? James, what do you want to talk about?
Not a dang thing.
James, you gonna get out and go into Walmart and get my drinks for me?
Listen.
I'm so tired. I've been up since 1 a.m. So I went to bed early last night, fairly early. Fell asleep, and then I get woke up at 1 a.m. He's finally coming to bed. Well, no, it was 1.
12.
It was 1 because I looked at my phone. Anyway, I knew I was getting up at 4 to go to the gym, so I couldn't go back to sleep because I knew as soon as I would fall back asleep that it would be time to get up, and so.
That's not my fault. You
It
should have
is.
gone back and got the other
You
3
should go
hours
to
worth
bed
of
at a
sleep.
decent hour, James.
I did. I went
1
to bed
a.m.?
much earlier.
In
I
the
went to
chair.
sleep much earlier.
Yeah, in the chair. Anyway, so I've been up since 1 a.m. I've went to the gym. I've went to Loosedale. I've come back. I've went to Hobby Lobby. I've decorated the guest bathroom. I
Well-
responded to comments, chit-chatting with y'all on this channel and the devotional channel.
My
I've
heart
been-
bleeds for you.
I've been talking to Donna, who wants every stinking frame I show on my channel. She wants it. I showed a little brass heart frame, and I was like, I'm going to keep this one, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other ones because it was a bag of frames. And she texted me, she said, I need that heart frame. I was like, I wanted it. I said, why do you have to have every frame? She says, well, if you want it, you need to not show it. Y'all, I got a big old zit right here.
Apple tree.
I got
Tree,
a zit on my
apple.
nose coming up. I
They
feel
don't need
it.
to know that.
Well, I mean, they can see it. I don't want them to think you hit me. Because I got this, like, puffy spot by my eye. I'm just making sure
It'd be a big black puffy spot if I hit you.
you would never hit me to stop.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Well,
if I
stop. You would. And well,
Hit
I
you. Well,
got.
why did you bring it up?
And my nose may looks swollen. My nose may look swollen because I got like a zit. Where are these zits coming from? Is this stress? Is it
All
being
the
married
chocolate
to
you eat.
No, I've always eaten chocolate and I've never had an issue with acne. I think it's from living with you. It's finally catching up.
Okay. Horsehead smiling pile of poop. Funny.
It's after 5, James.
See?
Stop! You cannot say stuff like
Well,
that.
right.
Yes, it doesn't matter. I have to edit and I have to beep and put stuff over your mouth so they can't read your lips. It's a lot of extra work. Just talk nice.
Well, cut that part out.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's just,
You bent my stent. I need to go to the hospital.
really? Let's go. Well, could we stop at Walmart on the way and get out and give me some drinks?
Oh my lord, my life is a Seinfeld episode.
Really? Are you George? George
No.
Costanza?
No.
Are you calling me, what's her name? What was her name on that show? Julia Dreyfus? Are you calling me Elaine because of the way I dance?
No, because she stopped by the store and got juju beans whenever somebody was going to the hospital.
Oh. Oh, it's not because of the way I dance, huh? The way I dance for you?
That too.
Do y'all ever know something that really just drives your husband crazy? Not in a good crazy kind of way, but
Yes,
like
they
it gets
know.
on their nerves
They
kind of
know.
way.
They know.
Well, I know what punches his buttons. And so I'll be like, he'll be in there watching TV, not really paying me no attention, and then I'll
Minding my own business.
I'll jump in front of him and do it. James, you know, living with me is fun.
I'm gonna start opening the blinds so that the neighbors know how crazy you are.
Okay,
They'll have sympathy for me then.
okay. They'll say, well, we know why she's crazy. She wasn't that crazy when she moved down here till he moved in with her.
Yes, she was.
Well, James, you knew how crazy I was when you married me twice. Twice, James.
You lied to me.
You better stop.
You tricked me
You
into
better
it.
stop.
You tricked me
You
into
better
it.
stop.